Hi, and welcome to another video from Counselor Tips. In this video, we are going to be covering the Adlerian, or individual psychology, 12 stages of a counseling relationship. Try to remember that Adlerian theory is also called individual psychology. Individual psychology is not about the what, it's more about the how. How clients use their memories, their character traits, their life experiences, their culture background, and their beliefs to accomplish the tasks of daily living. So hang in there as we cover all 12 stages in this model and see how they fit nicely into the individual psychologist's belief that there are 4 descriptive areas in the counseling relationship. When you're first starting with a client using individual psychology, your first stages are really about engagement with the client. It's about using attending and listening skills, as well as support and encouragement with the clients. It's really beneficial as an Adlerian theorist to view the client as a creative problem solver whose coping skills are no longer working. This view, when we hold this as a counselor and teach this to our clients, helps clients begin to feel empowered, because clients can then view themselves as being capable to handle their situations, moving away from the view that they are a victim to their life or their life circumstances. In the engagement phase, we're helping clients explore their beliefs about themselves and their purpose or expectations about counseling. In the engagement phase, we are helping the clients define their goals and set tasks that they'll need to achieve as a way to collaborate with the client towards addressing the client's problems and implementing solutions. We are going to be working with clients by confronting their private logic and beliefs. We will help clients discover their own personal private goals, attitudes, and beliefs. This can assist clients in discovering how their private logic, attitudes, and beliefs are directly affecting their behaviors, their feelings, and their intentions. Stage 1 is offering empathy and relationship building. The counselor offers warmth, empathy, acceptance, hope, reassurance, and encouragement. This is where the counselor is working with the client to create a creative and working relationship. Stage 2 is gathering information. Although gathering information is not like an inquisition or a forensic interview, it's just done in individual psychology through a conversation. The counselor is looking to gather information that is relative to why the client is there, details of the presenting problem, life tasks, early childhood memories, and early child influences. In stage 3, the relationship is moving towards clarification. In this stage, the counselor will be using Socratic questioning to clarify places where the client has been rather vague. It will help clients evaluate the consequences related to ideas and actions. And the counselor will be helping the client correct erroneous thinking about themselves as well as others. Stage 4 is about encouragement. The counselor here is going to be helping the client generate alternatives and clarifying their feelings about the efforts they've put forth as well as the results. In this stage, the client will then begin to move into a new direction, away from their current and present lifestyle. The next stage in the 4 stages is assessment and insight. So I'm going to break these down and define them each individually so you have an idea of what you're doing when you're using either assessment or insight within individual psychology. Assessment is learning more about the client's background, including memories and family dynamics. The counselor here is attempting to understand how the client may have developed certain styles of thinking that are no longer helpful or adaptive. This may be accomplished by the counselor investigating the client's unique and private beliefs and strategies that were created in childhood, otherwise known as one's lifestyle. In Adlerian theory, the belief is we all have one basic desire and goal. We want to belong and feel significant. And you will find clients are achieving this through productive or destructive means. We may assist clients in gaining insight through exploring their feelings of inferiority or superiority. We may also help clients gain insight through the dialogue that happens in counseling, examining and challenging clients' private views of themselves or others, as well as the client's private views of the world. And in addition, examining the client's position in the family constellation can help a client gain insight as well. As counselors using individual psychology, we support and encourage clients in examining their early life experiences and patterns of behavior that may be repeating themselves. We will also help the client focus on their efforts to compensate their self-perceived notions of inferiority to others. We may find clients have fear that's intruding on their potentiality of making progress. The client and the counselor can collaborate with one another in deciding how the client will rid themselves of this fear and move from being reactive to their life to being more proactive in their life. In this arena, we are really helping clients recognize how they become the co-constructors to the reality in which they're responding. Remember, stages 5 through 9 appear in the assessment and insight stage of individual psychology. Stage 5, interpretation and recognition. In this stage, the counselor will be interpreting the client's feelings of inferiority and the client's goal of superiority. Outside of interpretation, the counselor will help the client identify what they've been avoiding and the reasons behind it. In stage 5, the counselor may assist the client in integrating the client's birth order, any recollections, and dreams. Counselor Tips offers each of these in a separate video. Stage 6, knowing. The counselor will know the client is in this stage when they see the client achieving full awareness of their lifestyle and goal. When the client demonstrates they know what needs to be overcome in their life, as well as when the client appears to be emotionally blocked. Stage 7, missing experience. In this stage, the counselor will promote emotional breakthroughs for the client and helps invent age-corrective experiences for the client then to begin to reorient. Examples of this would be the counselor using role play, guided imagery, and narration to assist the client in this stage 7. Stage 8, doing it differently. In this stage, the counselor is actually assisting the client by making the unproductive work of the client feel unappetizing or highlight when this unproductive work may actually be occurring. In stage 8, the client is beginning to convert their insight into action. When doing this, the client is actually trying new behaviors and implementing new choices. We will see clients taking concrete steps on abstract ideas or concepts. And the last stage in the assessment and insight section is stage 9, reinforcement. In this stage, the counselor assists the client in evaluating their progress and their courage. The counselor is affirming the client's positive results and feelings and encourages all positive movements towards the client's desired change. The last of the 4 sections that Adlerian theory or individual psychology recognizes is reorientation. In this section, the counselor is assisting the client in new approaches the client can use in daily life by providing the client with support and encouragement to cope with feelings of inferiority and to develop healthy ways to overcome any of these feelings. There's an emphasis from the counselor to the client that clients are able to bring about positive change in their life. Stage 10, social interest. When a client is in this stage, they're better able to use their feelings to connect and cooperate with others. They're able to extend their cooperation and empathy to wider circles and learn to contribute to others, a purpose, or the world as a whole by giving their 100% without fear. Stage 11, goal redirection. In this stage, the counselor is assisting the client in dissolving their lifestyle and fictional goals. Here we will see the client is better able to let go of the self and their old goal as they begin to adopt a new direction. Here in this stage, the client is exhibiting a better ability to move more towards self-actualization. Stage 12, the final stage in individual psychology. Stage 12 is supporting and launching. When a client has moved to this stage, they will exhibit these kind of characteristics. Instead of struggling, they will learn to love the struggle and prefer the unfamiliar. They will feel equal to others and use the full self to connect with others. You will see fearlessness in their sharing, as well as their ability to promote their own self-growth and encourage others to do the same. I hope you found this video to be supportive in taking what looks like a very complex theory and breaking it down to manageable phases and stages, and that you begin to see what happens naturally in counseling is already flowing in the 12-stage model of Adlerian theory. If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up or sharing it with another counselor that you believe could benefit from this video. If you feel you're learning from these videos on counselor tips, please consider subscribing to this channel and turn on the bell. That way you know when I have a new video for you to view. I'll see you soon.